This terrible case happened in November of 2021, November 19, 2021 to be exact. It happened in Missoula, Montana. The Justice of the Peace, Alex Bale, ordered Leanah Gardipe, 34 years old, to have a mental evaluation. The children's father, Travis Sandberg, had spoken about concerns over the mother of his children's mental health in the past. In 2020, Gardipe went to the emergency room following a mental health episode in Kalispell, Montana. She reportedly said it was a false report and the children were placed with their father. She would later get the children back, with the father receiving 2 weekends a month and every Wednesday. Now, when Gardipe entered herself into that ER on that mental health evaluation on February 4th, 2021, Gardipe and Sandberg, according to the conference report, filed a proposed parenting plan on December 18th, 2020. So, based on the fact that she was hurting the children, that's what she had said. So, of course, like any concerned father, he was scared. He was worried. He wanted to protect his children when he wasn't there. So this is why they went through this parenting plan and she was ordered to take this mental health evaluation and so on. So now it brings us to this unfortunate day. Leanah Gardipe. She was the mother of 2 children, 5 years old and 3 years old. So yes, I'm using past tense, which is never a good sign. According to the affidavits of probable cause, Gardipe's mother called 911 on that Friday. She said her daughter had called her to say she, quote, saved the babies, unquote. Her mother responded, "Did you mean you killed the children?" Gardipe started to cry. Gardipe called 911 herself. She said she wanted to report a murder and that her mother should be calling as well. She told the 911 dispatcher that she had stabbed the children with a knife on her bed. She requested help when she heard one of the children making noises. She also said, quote, "I was supposed to die today," end quote. When the police arrived to Patty Ann Drive, she was acting pretty peculiar. She came outside and then she went back in and she locked the door. The police told her that they were there to help her. She said, quote, "They are not for what I did," end quote. When the police finally got inside, they would see the small children, a girl and a boy, tucked in bed with lacerations to their throats and defensive wounds on their arms and their hands. There was blood in a 3-year-old girl's room and a steak knife underneath her bed. This was all obtained after the authorities gotten a search warrant. There was a note that was found in the room and it read, quote, "It was the only way that we wouldn't burn. Now I am the only one of us that will," end quote. The mother of 2 faces 2 counts of deliberate homicide, which is punishable by law. She was taken to the Missoula County Jail and her bond was set for $10 million. Now, I'm not going to say that there wasn't anything wrong with this woman mentally, because obviously something isn't right. And this here is my only opinion. I did, like I always do, I took a peek at our Facebook page. And there are some comments from people who know this couple and know her and know him. And based on just by everything I've read in the court of Facebook, around that year, and what she did to her babies. It kind of goes together for me. It seems like her love interest may have been with or around other women. And no, that's not a reason to kill your kids, but we do know that men and women have done this. When they feel jilted or whatever, they will take it out on the children. It's a way to get back at their exes, is how they feel. Around that time, the children's father also had gotten married. And it's very unfortunate, again, that this has happened to these babies. She has people supporting her still. I mean, they don't condone her crime, but, they are supporting her. And no one can say in the court of law they don't use Facebook, because that's a lie. Now they do. Just like before social media, they used letters, they used diaries, they used anything that they could find. And social media is like in real time. So what led her to do this? And some of her postings, she kind of was throwing shade at, her children's father. So this could have been a mental health breakdown. It could have been the fact that she was really sick in the head about the fact that she was no longer with this man and he had moved on. It could have been some of everything. I'm going for it was some of everything. But all in all, it was horrible that this happened to these children. I mean, just terrible. And the Facebook postings are public, so you can go and look at those posts and come back and comment and just let me know, do you think my opinion was right? Was I wrong with saying that? I think a lot of, his interactions with not being with her and moving on kind of made her flip her wig, so to speak. Very terrible. My condolence to Travis Sandberg. This was horrible. I'm sorry that you are going through this, and I hope that you do seek justice for your children.